Hey, just 1 second, guys. I'm just getting the stream sorted out. For some reason, I have a lot of trouble starting my stream sometimes with YouTube. I'm not sure why. Alright, what's up, guys? Sorry for the delay. The Nightbot is being a pain in the ass, but I think I finally got it to actually work, so that's a good thing. Hey, what's up, Eric? Sorry for the delay. I have a 6-star on this quest, that's pretty good. Can I complete it, though? Hey, what's up, Ethan? No, I'm nowhere near completing this. No, I should keep him. Actually, I need him to level up. Bloodblade. So there's not much point in trading him and then needing him in that again soon. Oops. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Sorry that took so long to get the stream set up. You definitely should not buy gear with your guild tokens, but it can be useful to buy champions if you already have a duplicate. So for example, if you want to spend guild tokens on like some of the newer heroes, like for example, if you have Oramis or if you have Queen, then it can be worth it to save up for those heroes because you want to get the second one to get them to a 6-star. But otherwise, I definitely would not buy like the gear. This stuff is definitely not worth it. Most of this stuff is definitely not worth it. Like the shards, the artifacts. The only thing that is worth it is the heroes if you already have one, and then the guild tech. This is where you'd want to really spend your points, because this stuff will benefit you forever. It just gets better and better as your heroes get stronger, so there's no real reason not to have it. Oops. Dragon Scales is a bit of a toss-up right now, actually. I use mine on Dust before the recent update, but with the new update, there you can get the pet items. Oops, that's not where I'm supposed to be. You can get this stuff here: these scales, Chaos Stone, and the Monster Souls. So they might be worth investing in as well. It's hard to tell though. Like, there hasn't been really a lot of testing done yet, but it does seem pretty expensive because in order to level up the monster, you need a lot of these Monster Souls. So 1,500 for 500, so 1,500 scales for 500 Monster Souls might be a little steep. Yeah, that's exactly what I would do, Eric. That's what I'm doing on all my accounts anyways. I'm using it on Guild Tech until there's a specific hero that I need to buy, and then I'll save up for them. What's up, Aboja? It's a sick name. Funny to say. Full anything, like any full team, like full forest or full shadow, is actually pretty good, but it's hard to maintain over a long time. Like, eventually you're gonna get a bunch of 6 stars that are hard to keep all forest because you're gonna run out of fodder. This is my alternate account, actually. I made a new account when I first started playing the game, but I hadn't really kept up with it. But recently it's become kind of a thing where the more powerful guilds need a second guild to kind of act as a filler for up-and-coming players and players who are just in queue to join. So I've pretty much started to use this account for that. No problem, Eric. Glad I can help. So I'm basically just trying to power through the levels on this account so I can get them up to a respectable spot to run the guild. I doubt that the official servers will cross platforms, but it's always hard to say. I haven't really seen any game that has been on mobile that has cross-platformed. Again, I don't know of all the games, of course, but nothing I have ever seen does that. Hey, what's up, Jack? Hello, guy with a incredibly long and what looks to be German name. It depends on what heroes you have, Elusive. If you have heroes like Walter or Bloodblade or Aiden, it may be beneficial to actually run the evil faction instead. Even though Gusta would normally give you less DPS, the evil faction would make up for it. I'm sorry I can't say your name. I'm pretty poor at pronouncing German words. Being a Newfoundlander, it's very tricky to pronounce words in general, let alone foreign ones. I really appreciate you joining the stream, though. Hey, what's up, Crossfade? And that's no problem, man. I actually don't really concern too much about the 1v1 arena. I don't put a lot of resources into it, and I don't really try to climb. So if you guys need just the extra points to climb up yourself, just feel free to attack me if you can take me out. I have no problem with it. I even tell my own guild mates to have at it. Yeah, Elusive, I think that you're better off with the evil faction in that case, because having not only Walter and Aiden, but Dentalion as well does a lot of damage. So you might be better off just sticking with the evil faction for now until you get like 6 and 7 star heroes that'll start to just take over. Karma is okay, and Faceless is okay. Karma and Faceless are kind of mid-tier, but Fatmu and Bade are not that great. This is my alternate account that I'm using to run my second guild. I've had to make a second guild in order to keep up with Mr. Drip and his alternate guilds, because it allows them to keep up with the queue a lot better, as well as keep your up-and-coming members in another guild so that they don't kind of like run away on you. Yeah, I had that same problem looking for the Gagbo or whatever the hell Buddy's name is. It's so hard to pronounce. So weird looking. My Bloodblade should carry me through these tower events pretty easy. I think Emily is a high-tier hero, but not a top-tier hero. She can be very strong, especially in certain team comps, but if you had the option to pick from every hero, she usually doesn't make it onto like the best teams. 6-star Thale right now is kicking ass at this server because people just don't have the damage to deal with healers. So Thale's a really a good investment right now, I feel. My official account is on server 4, and this account is for running my second guild. I'm just trying to level it up so I can actually have some respectable heroes and be a contributing member. $79 tokens. How the hell did I get that many tokens on this account? No, I actually got the Bloodblade yesterday. I hadn't logged into this account since like the first day I had, the first day that I played the server. I just kind of left it on the side. So I got really lucky when I did a bunch of summons. Gusta is not great. I only have him on this team because he's like the only 5-star red that I have. Other than Fatmu, I actually do have Fatmu, but Fatmu is actually worse than Gusta, so that's saying something. I'd probably put it on Walter. I find it's better on your DPS than it is on your tanks. something good. Yeah, Mirage is not the greatest. Crap, I got all garbage. I don't think there is a good way to get specific hero shards. I don't know how you got 20 of the Dominator shards, to be honest with you. Where did that come from? No, it definitely would not be worth 7-starring Dominator. Dominator is one of the worst heroes in the game, unfortunately. You can find a video on my YouTube account actually describing and giving a tutorial for how to get the private server up and running. Oh, you got Dominator shards from VIP on the main account, or on your official account. Gotcha. Yeah, no, they pretty much just use that to incentivize you to buy more. The only way you can get them is to get higher VIP status. It sucks, but that's just the way they did it. No, you can put the link in Slip, that's fine. Gru is probably the best easy to get tank. The only tank that's better than Gru is Azmodel, and Azmodel is almost impossible to get, so... Yeah, Gru is really good. If you have to have a tank on your team, it's probably better if you have a Gru than anybody else. Oh shit, the Nightbot doesn't let you post links. Sorry about that. I'm still new to the Nightbot, so I'm not sure exactly how it works. I got it set pretty strict though, because the last time I did a stream, there was a guy just constantly spamming. At least the Nightbot is working, that's the main thing. Faceless is better than Starlight. Just because Starlight only really gets strong at 9 stars, and you shouldn't have either of them at 9 stars if you can avoid it. I probably should actually, Elusive, that's not a bad idea. There you go, now you are a moderator. Hey, what's up, Sporadic? Thanks for joining. I think Dragon Slayer is okay to get to 6-star, but I would not put him past 6-star. So you should be able to post the link now, Elusive. Because now you're a moderator. So I think that excludes you from Nightbot shenanigans. Lutz is actually really good. He counters Aiden and Flame Strike, and that's a big part of the current meta. No problem, man. Thank you for helping out the stream. Evil Aura versus Rainbow Aura, you can't really compare the two. It's mostly about what heroes you have, more importantly than the aura you have. Bleaker is another hero that you can get the 6-star, but is probably best left at 6, so you can use him fodder for another hero. Thanks, Benjamin. I'm glad you enjoy. Hopefully it helps. I think all 6 stars are pretty good right now. Of course, that's another hero that you don't really want to take past 6-star if you can avoid it, because she doesn't really... She's kind of valuable for a second slot, but too many heroes compete for second slot and do a better job than Faceless, or Starlight, sorry. I would probably go for Evil because it's just easier to maintain. Having a Rainbow faction means that you're going to be having to level up an Evil and a dark, or an Evil and a Light hero, which is just insanely hard to get the fodder for. So it's not that one is really better than the other, it's just that an Evil aura is easier. What enemies are on 160? Bloodblade is amazing as a 6-star hero. He's pretty much what's carrying my my main account too, even as just a 5-star. His damage on like Marauders and stuff is amazing. Yeah, this is my new account, Sophie. This is my alternate account that I'm using to run my other guild. Queen is very good, actually. Queen is high tier. Not top tier, but high tier. And high tier heroes are respectable. Glenn might very well be the worst priest ever now. The worst priest ever used to be Norma, but they buffed the shit out of Norma now, so she's completely different and way better. Lucas, I don't feel there is. I don't like using my Prophet Orbs in Light and Darkness factions because they're just so hard to get good heroes out of. You get a lot of just basic 5-star and 4-star shards when you do the Light and Dark faction. But the heroes are really strong, so like if you get lucky, it can be worth it, but it's not a gamble I'm willing to take. The only things that really counter the Gurk stages is OD01, because he has a really high chance to silence priests, if I'm not mistaken, and that's pretty much the only strong counter to them. Yeah, sure, so it's fine, you can put your lineup in here. OD01 is not only good for countering Gurks, he's really good for countering Gurks, but he's also really good for countering the Thale stages. And Thale stages are very strong as well, very hard to beat. Out of those heroes that you have, Margaret would probably be the worst, but she's not bad by any means. But she's the worst out of the ones you listed. So if you do end up getting, say, Demon Hunter or something of that nature, she's the one I would get rid of. Margaret stages are countered by Lutz, because Lutz has a stun against mages specifically. So he's pretty much the best counter for them. It is definitely worth 6-starring Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is a very strong, top-tier hero. An incredible amount of crowd control. And one of my personal favorites, as you might have seen if you watched the videos. Ice Blink and Queen are pretty good. OD01 is average. The Dominator and Starlights you might have to start phasing out, though, as you get stronger. Yeah, I would use Lutz as a 6-star. He's my only 6-star on my main account, actually. Ah, nice, Sophie. Walter 6-star is so strong. That'll be a great addition to your team. Oh, my personal favorite is Fat Moo, if you're talking like it's opposite day. Having that many Lutz makes you really strong against mages, but the Alira and Dominator specifically are holding you back. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Is it Mayor? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I hope I got it right. Oh, Bray, I feel sorry for you. That's the curse of watching my channel. You end up getting Balrogs. It's unavoidable. Balrog is a pretty good champion, though. He's an acceptable tank. It's just that you don't need like 8 of them, which is what I end up getting. Dominator and Gusta are pretty much the same thing, actually. They're low tier heroes. I would try to find a DPS hero to swap one of them out for if you can. Like, eventually. It might be better to keep the tank in for now, but as time goes on, you're going to want to replace it with something else. What's up, Elusive? DPS just means like a unit that's more focused on doing damage. So like Bloodblade is a DPS, Karam would be a DPS, Faceless is a DPS. DPS is just a very generic term. No, I have links turned off right now. I have a spammer problem, so I had to be very strict with my Nightbot. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, man. Sebastian, I don't think I've seen it. Let me see it. No, I'll go back up and find it. Yeah, definitely. If you get rid of the Bleaker and Faceless and put in Aerithandal and Asmodel, you have a amazing team. Like, that's pretty much one of the best you're looking at right there. Not particularly, actually. That sounds like pretty much one of the best ways you could go about it. Let me go back up and see, though. You got Flame Strike, Queen, Walter. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's really not much else you could change there. Because you want to keep the Rainbow Faction aura. That's the priority. And the heroes you have do insane damage, and Gru's insane tank. If you have to use them on Light and Dark, I mean, that's what you gotta do. Once you get to a certain point in the game, it might not really be possible to power up without it. But you must be at least like VIP 9 or 10 for that to even be a relevant question. I doubt it'll be a profit event already. We only had one pretty recently, and they're pretty rare events. The account name I'm using is Surisama for this one. Other than putting in, geez, actually, there's really not much specifically that team would. You just have to overpower them with that team because you don't have any stuns that can really target them. I think Balrog is better than Dentalion in most scenarios, actually, just because Balrog tanks up so much more than Dentalion does. and he offers the crit reduction, which also helps the rest of your team. Hey, what's up, ASD? Thanks for tuning in. Yes, please like and subscribe. Helps a lot. Someone give me a downvote. Who did that? The best way to get 3 and 4 stars is just from the daily event raids that you can do. I use my profit orbs right away. I don't save up anything on the private server. But yeah, if you're looking for 3 and 4 stars, the best place to do them is right here in the Hero Challenge. This is pretty much the only reliable way to get them. As you level up, you get more and more, to the point where you'll get multiple per day if you spend any gems. These here are the event raids here that say Hero Challenge, and then you do these. This is the best way to get 3 and 4 star heroes. Mickey's okay. She's not as strong as she used to be, sadly. She used to be amazing, but they're after toning her down, and a lot of heroes counter her now. So she's not as strong as she was. She's more of a top tier hero, or a high tier hero instead of being a top tier. Yeah, I reroll my tavern events to 4 and 5 stars all the time. It gives you a lot of scrolls. I prefer Fortress and Shadow, or a Fortress, Shadow, and Forest. They're my favorites to use the Prophet Orbs on. But it depends on your team, too. You want to use the Prophet Orbs to help level up the heroes that you have on your team that you want to progress. I have not seen an event where hearts were of vital importance. The friendship stuff, they don't seem to really take advantage of it, even during times like Valentine's Day, where you'd think it would be an easy theme. Yeah, definitely. Getting 2 7-star quests on the first day is very lucky. Hey, what's up, Max? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I would definitely use it on Flame Strike. Flame Strike is amazing. Oop. Shouldn't put that there. What am I doing? Sorry about that, Sophie. I should know better than to check my mail during the stream. My main account on official? Okay. Try these apps. I definitely could do that, ASD. I should use your account to join my new guild. Verifying account. Why is this happening? I don't get that. My chat ID, or my account ID, is, there you go, 66721776. I'll leave it up for a few seconds. There you go. Let's see if I can connect to this. I play Idle Heroes on PC by using the BlueStacks emulator. Yeah, I made a new guild, ASD, as a way to speed up the process for people who want to join the main guild, but I don't have any space. I want to have a temporary guild that I can let them join, as well as a guild that I can have, like, members who aren't quite up to par for the Guild War team, but want to power up and still be a part of my core. You didn't get it. How did you not get it, my buddy? What's up, Elusive? Oh, I appreciate that, but I wouldn't worry too much about doing that kind of stuff. It's an alternate guild anyway, so it'll build up over time. If you don't plan on staying, though, I'm not going to worry about too much about, like, boosting it. Okay, this is my main account. I have a lot of mail. I don't really play the official server as much anymore. It's a shame, actually. All right, I'll type into the chat, and you guys can find me there if you want to add me on this account. The private server gives you a few perks, like everyone starts off at VIP 13, and you have 500 slots in your inventory, so you don't have to waste a bunch of space keeping all your fodder material and stuff like that. And everyone plays on one server. That's the best part, in my opinion. I would definitely max Flame Strike first. That would be the #1 priority for me, is maxing Flame Strike. Yeah, I play on computer. I use the BlueStacks emulator. See, that Asmal just did 400,000 damage with a crits. Like, I think it was, no, 48,000, sorry. But still, look at the damage that goddamn guy did. It's just savage. I do use OBS, yeah. OBS is the best, or at least the cheapest. That's for sure. People do say that XSplit is better, but XSplit costs money. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Whoever disliked my stream but then reversed it, you're the best. Thank you for reconsidering. I would not put resources on Mirage. I have Mirage on this account, and he's pretty wasted. He doesn't do that well, as you can see here. He does literally a quarter of the damage Aiden is doing, and Faceless is the same problem. They're just not going to stack up. And I know this fight is not maybe the best example, but that's generally the truth with all PvP and Mirage. I'm using him because I started leveling up a lot of these characters before I really had the information that I do now. If I could go back in time and not make a 7-star Dental or a 7-star Dominator, a 7-star Faceless, and a 7-star Mirage, I definitely would. But unfortunately, it's just the conventional wisdom that exists now did not exist when I was playing. I've been playing this since it essentially came out, and a lot of things have changed since then. I am not on Twitch. I generally just stream on YouTube because I think it's easier for my fans and people who want to see my content to find it. But a lot of people have suggested to switch over to Twitch because it's a much more profitable platform. I actually have no idea how I make money off of YouTube streaming. I don't get it. I run ads every now and then, but I can't find analytics for even if anyone's watching them, if there's any money being generated. I honestly have no idea. I do remember when Dominator was the best tank in the game, and that's one of the reasons why I focused on the one that I had. He's been nerfed repeatedly, and the meta evolved around him, so he's not very good anymore, unfortunately. I don't know how I understand how donations would work for this kind of thing, but I don't know how views really translate into monetary value. I guess like when it's reposted on my channel, that makes sense, but like during the stream itself, I have no idea where the revenue is coming from, if it's coming from anywhere at all. How did I do what exactly there, Maximo? What has confused you, my brother? I actually don't know too much about the monsters. I've just completely focused on the dragon one. It seems like he's a strong choice, so I just ignore the other ones. I have no idea what they do. The dragon just does tremendous damage and has the chance to stun, so I couldn't really pass that up. I'm still nowhere near completing this stage. This stage is just a pain in the ass. I definitely can't beat these guys. Like, the Gurks counter for 60,000 damage. Their counter attacks do 60,000 damage. Why? I would definitely go for Flame Strike. Flame Strike is the best. Hands down. Yeah, I heard actually the Fox is good for generating energy, but I think that's more useful in long fights than it is in short ones. So, like, he might be good for the friendship bosses and stuff like that, for example. I bought the Kareem, god damn it. I bought Kareem from the altar when he became available. But he's still kind of low level, so he's hard to fit onto my team. I definitely don't need to watch this, though. 12,000. That's not very good. 16,000 is a lot better. This music reminds me of Super Mario RPG for some reason. All right, man. Thanks, Benjamin, for joining. I appreciate having you here. And have yourself a good night, man. Peace out, man. Have a good night. I don't think Deathsworn is very good for PvP. He's only good for the Marauder battles like I'm doing right now. But he's not very good for PvP because his HP is so terribly low. And having low HP in PvP is a curse. Alright, thanks for joining in, Elusive. Really appreciate helping out so much in the stream, too. You answered a lot of questions for people. I really appreciate that. Ooh, I have nothing left. Soulstone shards on this account. I don't know how many I have left. I have 1,600 left on this one. I think that's what you're talking about, right? These things? These are Soulstone shards. I still have 46 of these things by mistake. 42 of the snowmen too. Yeah, I have 1,690 of those, and I also have a lot of the 4-star shards. Oh, you don't have to worry about swearing, man. I swear all the time. Five stars are too valuable to alter. Even if you're just using them as fodder, they're just too valuable. You can't get rid of them. Yeah, Kareem is way better than Honor Guard. Hey, what's up, Benjamin? Thanks for coming back. The Gurks are problematic. I'm stuck on the same stage, just on 291. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Greetings from Canada. Is it 295 that I'm stuck at? Really? It is 295. Ha! This guy knows better than me. What am I talking about? I was stuck on 291 for a long time, too. I think that was the Margaret stage. That's what I'm thinking about. Oh yeah, man. Everyone has to play the game the way they like it. If you want to use heroes that you think look cool, that's up to you, man. It's a game in the end. If you enjoy playing the game, that's a win. Yeah, Abu. Yeah, Lord Thunder and Boy Jesus. What the? What happened there? Why did the Nightbot not like that? The Nightbot did not appreciate what you just did. I'm not sure what happened there. Sorry about that, though. Yeah, I was playing the private server originally, actually. I just jumped over. That Nightbot, though. Nightbot takes no shit. But I had to set it that way because the last time I had a really, really enthusiastic spammer that I had to deal with, so I made Nightbot a fucking brute. Yeah, I don't know why he said that. That's hilarious, but I don't know why. I didn't program that in. That's just a passive thing of the Nightbot, I guess. He's just got some attitude problems. Yeah, Honor Guard is probably better than Dominator just because of the stuns, honestly, but they're both pretty garbage, to be fair. Ugh. This is my alternate account on the private server. This isn't my main account. My guild on the... I have two guilds. One of my guilds is completely full, but the other one that I have is called the Yggdrasil Heroes, and that is ID 221. We're currently accepting any 70k members that are looking to join. I think Lord Balrog is probably the best tank that isn't Gru or as model, so he's like the third best tank in the game. Yeah, that makes sense. The guild is just starting up, so it's hard to convince people to join, but eventually it'll be a core feature that connects to my main guild, so it'll be a lot more useful and, what is the word? Desirable for people to join. Yeah, I definitely prefer it if he just sticks to one server myself. I don't like the multiple server nonsense. Spooks. Alright, we can accept that. Welcome, Spooks. You're the first official member. Did that not save? That did. $666 gems. The mark of the devil. I don't think it generally is worth using summoning scrolls, not during the event. It's better to save them, but I'm just impatient and I have no common sense, so I have to use them. Hey, what's up, Crimson Links? Sorry the stream was a lot later than expected. Ran into some technical difficulties. The guild's name is Yggdrasil Heroes. What am I doing? I know Queen Sophie's allowed in here. I shouldn't have checked that. I think Edgar's okay. He's not great, but he's probably the best HP wall out there. I think he has the most HP because of his ability that he gains 50% extra HP if he's in the front line. So he ends up with more than Balrog. Or he did not Balrog. He ends up with more than Dragon Slayer as well as Dominator. What's up, Crimson Links? What can I do for you, my buddy? I think she would still poison you, as you said, because it's a silence and not an active. And the only thing that silence seems to stop is the active abilities from being used, but I have not tested this, so you might be right. It may stop it. Trigger you. Alright. I have to find somewhere to trigger you. Where can I trigger you? The guild is probably the easiest place. Ah, I can't get into the guild, no! I broke it. Let's try this again. There we go. How do you feel about this? I wish I could slow it down to half speed. I actually had a bug earlier. I don't know exactly what happened, but I tried to slow down my combat, but instead of slowing it down, it actually sped it up again, so it was on like 4 times speed. It didn't say 4 times speed up in the little thing, but it just the number disappeared and it got twice as fast. Then I tried to click it again, and I got twice as fast again and again, and it just kept happening. I clicked it, and the animations were just flying across the screen until the battle ended. I really wish I had recorded it, but I did not. Yeah, I was hoping that Meh had purposely put it in, but when I tried to do it again, it just doesn't work. But it was really funny when I did see it. It was nice. It was a cool moment. Whoa, did we beat that boss? Oh wow, Queen Sophie just rocked it. Yeah, this is the slowest thing you can imagine. At least Sierra's on the screen, thank God. I think the Marauder stuff will fix itself eventually anyway. No problem, Sporadic. Thanks for joining. Have a good night. The music is the Monster Cat live stream on YouTube. It's an amazing channel filled with indie techno artists, and it's all beautiful. Alright, have a good night, Elusive. Thanks for all the help again. It is currently 3:30 a.m. Hey, what's up, Ferdy? Oh, nice, basically. That's awesome. Best of luck. Alright, let's get out of this then. Hey, what's up, Puppy Pup? That's quite the name you got there. Yeah, this server is mostly for growth anyway. That's not you, is it? They're Ultraviolence, a bunch of numbers. You gotta change a name, bro. You gotta pick a real name, if that's you. You gotta pick a name. You can't have a cool name like Ultraviolence in the chat and then have a name like 67741289 in the game. It's not very inspiring. The Fresh Account series is just so hard to play right now. There's no progress being made on that account. It's so stuck in the mud. Benjamin, if you're on different platforms, that means you're not on the private server. This is on the private server, by the way. Bray Wyatt. All right. This guy's mistaking me for somebody else. I think Blinker is okay as a 6-star, but I wouldn't take him any further than that. Yeah, thanks, Jay-Wiz. That's in part to you, man. You helped so much with those awesome graphics. It's amazing. Love it. I appreciate it so much. The name of the guild is Yggdrasil Heroes. It is ID 221. I'm going to be right back, though, guys. I gotta get something to drink, and I'm gonna run a few ads in the meantime. Just 1 second. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. And that'll be, this will be a perfect time to bring up the be right back thing. This is created by Jay-Wiz in the chat. The guy's a genius. Check out his channel. It'll be in the description, or it'll be on my, it's a featured channel on my YouTube page, as well as it is in the bio description. Be right back. Alright, guys, sorry about that. I did run 2 ads, but apparently, like, some people just don't get them. Depending on if you have ad block and things of that nature, of course. In-game name. IGN. Oh, that's cool, man. Don't worry about it. I really don't have an intention on making like a ton of money off this, but I try to make what I can. But I do have a job, and my girlfriend has a job, so it's not like I'm reliant on this to make money or anything like that, so do not feel bad about it. I don't even know how the ads really work for streaming. I know people see them, but I can't find like the analytics of how many people are seeing them and how many are being clicked. I can find all that analytical stuff for my regular channel, like the videos I make, but I can't find it for the streams, and I hate that. It's so tedious. Oh, that's too much chat. Oh, there it is. What's up, guys? So if you just click it fast, it works? Is that the trick? Ah, it didn't work for me. Alright, thanks, man. Greetings from Canada. I love those Russian letters. They make it so I don't have to feel bad for not knowing how to pronounce it because I don't even know what I'm looking at. Asmodel is way better. Way better. 1,000 times way better. Yeah, Margaret's in the Tower are pretty troll. I was stuck on that for a long time. Hey, what's up, Prodan? I'm gonna say your last name because the first name is a little tricky, and I suck at pronouncing things, so I'm sorry about that. Thanks for joining either way, though. I would definitely go with Dentalian. Fat Moo is a waste of resources. If you have a 7-star Fat Moo right now, you should throw him in the garbage. Fat Moo is my least favorite hero, and in my opinion, the worst hero in the game. Worst 5-star, natural 5-star. Terrible. Welcome back, Flaming Burrito. I wish I had some burritos right now, actually. I fucking love burritos. Probably not ones that are literally on fire, though. It's a bit dangerous. The worst natural 5-star hero in the game is Fat Moo, in my opinion. Probably either him or Bade. Hard to say. They both suck. But I hate Fat Moo more personally, so I'll go with him. I have personal vendetta against Fat Moo, so I'll say he's worse. Balrog is definitely better. Fat Moo is the god of hell. Kind of looks the part too. Alira is only good for one thing. She's only really good for Marauders and Guild Bosses because she lowers the damage you take. Oh, I'm out of spirit. No. No dust. They're saying that all you have to do is toggle the speed 3 times quickly, but that's not really working for me. I don't know how fast I must have done that earlier. Like, that's pretty quick. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Maybe it's just being picky for me then. Picky thing. Ah. Yeah, Walter is definitely better. They're both pretty good though. Damn, I want to get that on my stream. Stupid thing. Yeah, this is on the private server. It worked for me in PvP, so maybe I'll try it there. Oh god, why are the teams so much stronger than me? What the hell? There we go. Ah, shit.
hate this thing. This is so troll.
I don't know. There was been talk about a sandbox mode, but it never really came to fruition, or meh, must have not had any interest in it or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't think they should release it to the public, though, because if you split the community too much, you get the same problem that you have on the official servers, where it's just some servers are really dead.
Did not mean to click that.
Damn it, meh. Why doesn't this work? I'm gonna blame you. Wow, I have 4 dislikes now. That really sucks. What happened? What did I do to you guys? Was it the ads? Did the ads make you guys very antsy and triggered? I'm sorry. Yeah, but you asked to be triggered, Crimson. You like it. Yeah, 4 people disliked it. I hate them all. The anti-Surisama Club. How could such a thing exist? This disturbs me greatly. I appreciate all the 21 of you guys who did upvote it, though. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Sophie. Have a good day at work. Hopefully it's not too monotonous. $22 and another minus vote. Maybe I shouldn't draw attention to the votes because it seems to make it worse. Yeah, Crimson, I can make you a chat mod. You and Elusive will probably be the only ones, though. I don't really need too many. I lost that one. What the hell? I wasn't paying attention. Hey, thank you for taking away one of the dislikes, whoever did that. You're the best. Chat mod, basically the real thing it lets you do is it just lets you post links in the chat. So it can help people if they need to, if like, for example, you want to get the APK for the private server, Crimson Links can post it in the chat for you guys. Things of that nature. Why can't I beat this? Hey, what's up, Urban? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, it's only down to 2 dislikes now. You guys are the best. The change of heart is amazing. Nah, I really don't need too many mods. Thanks. I'm sorry about that, but thanks anyway. Maybe if as the server grows or as the channel grows, it'll be more relevant to have more mods. But right now I have 2 mods and the Nightbot keeping track of things. Nah, the mods don't really have any duties. Nightbot takes care of the riffraff. Bloodblade is amazing. Top tier hero. He's carrying me right now. Now, I can't give chat mod to everybody. That's for sure. Yeah, his damage is off the charts.
A mini chat mod. I don't know what that would entail. What is worse than Fat Moo?
Sounds like heresy to me. Yeah, we have one more dislike, but it was better than what it was. It was -5
For a little while, so -3 is okay. I'll take that.
I definitely more appreciate the upvotes, though.
Ah. Why is this so hard?
Yeah, Lamb is probably worse, but I mean, when I said he's the worst 5-star, I said he's the worst natural 5-star, which means he's a hero that doesn't start off as a 4-star. Lamb and heroes like that are initially 4-stars, so their stats are weaker. Come on, there we go. Come on, Bloodblade, do your magic. Wreck them. Yes.
Perfect. Hey, what's up, Devil? Thanks for tuning in. That's a tough call, Arvin. I'd play both of them to see which one ends up changing
For the worse, because those two are both pretty good. Bone Carver's okay. Bone Carver is probably the best not natural 5-star hero, because most of the 5-star heroes that start off as 4-star heroes are pretty bad, but Bone Carver's actually really strong.
What am I looking at the private server chat? That Glenn just doesn't really do anything. I don't really have any information on Iron Bambi, so I don't really know.
Oh, nice, nice, very nice. Lutz is the first 6-star I had too, actually. So I noticed it's gone back up to 6 dislikes again, guys.
What's happening here?
Yeah, the VIP is given to you on the private server. I didn't pay for that, trust me. I don't have $20,000 to pay for that. Her HP is pretty low. Her armor is a little bit higher than honor guards. 96% increase in armor, 48% increase in armor, and 40% increase in. She does have a lot of armor.
But I don't think armor's that valuable. $96% is a lot of armor.
Benjamin's on the sneak.
It should not be doing that. Try to go into your apps and force close the private server and then open it again. See if it's still saying that.
Let's do a dab. What's up, man? No, I'm not pay to win. Nobody's pay to win on this server. Everyone gets VIP 13 for free on the private server.
How did you try to swap a Dominator and got a Balrog? How did you pull this off? You're a fucking wizard.
It does make sense, though. That's the only way. The only thing you could ever get once you've watched my streams is Balrog. So you can swap a Dominator and get a Balrog, and I shouldn't even be questioning it. And besides, you are a wizard, so... Armor is people. Yeah, Crimson, I don't understand why you did that, man. You don't talk shit and you don't say, like, hateful stuff in the chat, but you reposted the fucking dick pic. Like, I don't get why you do that. That's so random and unexpected and unnecessary. I will not sing at 500 likes. But we won't hit 500 likes anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, during summoning events, you do have a better rate of summoning, actually, especially for the signature characters. So, like last time, it was Walter and Bloodblade. You have a way higher chance of getting those guys. Unfortunately, there's only 39 or 49 of you guys watching anyway. So even if all 49 of you decided to upvote it, you'd still only be around like 80-ish. Thanks. Let's do a dab. I'm gonna start using a camera for 2,500 subs. I remember I got stuck here before too. This might be the end. This is the end. God damn it. Eat grape, don't vomit grape skin. Don't eat grape to pour to vomit grape skin. That's amazing. I don't know how I lived my life without thinking about that before. Yeah, that speed thing just won't work for me. Yeah, that comment was pretty amazing. That's like philosophy in a nutshell right there. That's life-changing. Oh, I definitely can't beat this. That sucks so much. Will Smith Smith if Will Smith can Smith. That's an interesting thing to say as well. It's another one of those life changers, really. Oh, if you're looking for the private server, I have it on my YouTube channel, actually. Come on! No! Oh, I was so close. Sorry if I deafened you guys. What's up, Crazy Gamer? Thanks for tuning in. Damn. No, I did not hear about a father of 5 who lost his kids. I really don't pay much attention to the news. The news is only full of garbage. I have no interest in listening to garbage. Well, thanks for tuning in, Miguel. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy. Do I have the materials needed? No, 36,000. I can do a few of these. Get out of here. Yeah, unfortunately, Miguel, since you tuned in, you're doomed for Balrogs. Balrogs for days. The next 4 summons you're going to do is going to be Balrog, 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 and then Fat Moo. No, man, it doesn't matter how many you have. I had like 8 of them on my main account. It's just a curse. It's just Balrogs. What is it? Balrog is love, Balrog is life? That's the truth. The hell with Shrek, man. It's Balrog. What happened? What happened with the Nightbot? The Nightbot flipped out again. You gotta watch out with that caps lock around the Nightbot. Nightbot takes no shit. Just send you home packing. Yeah, that bot does not play around. I feel like if I spun these heroes around a little bit, I should be able to do this. I'll probably stream for another like 20 minutes at least. I'm starting to run out of options here because I just can't beat these levels, so I might have to call it quits there soon. Ugh. God damn it. I'm sorry, but I cannot stay. There's really just nothing for me to do. And plus it's getting late. I'm kind of just recycling this fight over and over and over again. Hey, thanks for joining us, Ido. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce your name, but I'm sorry if it's wrong. Greetings from Canada. I don't think Zekus is a good 5-star hero. I don't think he is. I've never really seen much testing, but I don't think so. It's just a feeling I get in my bones. That's true. Maybe I could check it out. Yeah, good call. It's not much, but it's a little bit. Get rid of some of the duplicates too, and I'll get some more spirit. Oh, New Zealand, nice. Dentalian is good until people start to get 8 and 9 stars. Once you start seeing a lot of 8 and 9 stars, he falls off. Alright, thanks for joining, Miguel. Have a good night. Crimson Links, how is that happening? That makes no sense. Where are you? You're not even on top 50. What happened? The egg roll. I don't really know many glitches, honestly. I can't get the stupid speed up one to work even. Oh, that was the worst run yet.
Be right back, guys. What? The ad is actually 2 minutes long? Are you serious? They can't have 2-minute long ads that you can't skip. That's intense. There's no way that's right. You have to be able to skip that. Yeah, I don't know how, why you get a 2-minute video that you can't skip. That's brutal. Surrey is from Newfoundland, Canada.
Kind of. I switched over to my main account on the private server, so I figured I might as well run an ad in the meantime. Couldn't hurt. Yeah, my profile picture should be a GIF, actually. It should be the Triforce should shine. I don't like him that much, honestly. Edgar is only on my team because he's an easy 6-star to make. I'll probably end up foddering him for someone else. Yeah, the Gru and the Gurks are such a pain in the ass. Oh, well. I got no justice there. Did I not have the pet active? That's probably why. No, it's definitely not Illuminati. But my dad was a Freemason. Ah, thanks, Billy J. Glad you liked it. I'm gonna make the inverse one tomorrow. I'm gonna make my least favorite 5 tomorrow. For lulz. Fuck, I can't beat any of this stuff. God damn it. Dragon Slayer is Link but on steroids. You got that human growth hormone really kicking in. No, I actually don't mind Balrog. It's just that he's a curse. You're gonna get a lot of them whether or not you like him or not. Balrog's not a problem. Balrog's a good hero. Fat Moo, on the other hand, he might make an appearance. My first 5-star ever was Starlight on the main server. I got her from the daily login thingamajig, and she's been a particular favorite of mine for a long time. That's why I use her as my icon. Oh, wow. If you mean on the main account, my guild usually gets top 8. Oh wow, Saimaru really took over there. He won 3.5 fights. Commander KSK did a lot of work too. And Solaris. These guys are monsters. I actually only got 23 points from Strict Idle Heroes. That's surprising. Put up a lot more of a fight than I thought. Ooh, who's that? Reno Fox? No, I thought someone did like 3 in a row. Never mind. Wait, it seems like we just bodied these guys. How did we only get 23 points? Whatever. What are you gonna do? '15th place. VIP 4 equals free to play. That's you. I think Deathsworn is better than Glenn, but they're both pretty miserable. I don't like that I'm still in 2nd place. We should still, fuck, I'm falling asleep. Sorry, guys. We should be in 1st, not fucking 2nd. We haven't lost any matches. We've beaten everybody we fought. Except for that 0 at the first, because that was like a bug. That was, the Guild Wars wasn't working at the first, so we ended up getting a 0. But then as you can see, we got like 26 and 31 points, so we're killing it. Yeah, it's coincidental, I think, that all of the top 5 are female characters. I didn't pick that for any particular reason, but it just happened to be that way. It's just a byproduct of how good those heroes are. I was actually debating putting on Aiden as well, but I didn't want to put on a character that was just purely based off his power, because I do really like Aiden, and Aiden is my main DPS on my official account, but it just felt a little cheap to add him on for just being a strong unit. We shouldn't call them feeder guilds, though. Call them potential guilds. Feeder guilds sound so bad. Yeah, I guess if you're made out of plasmatic energy, you're not really a gender. And who are we to categorize these people anyway? I've had so many people say that Faceless was a guy. There's a lot of weird little things like that. Who knows? Oh, man. It is 4 in the morning, and I have nothing to do on this game anyway. Oh, I can use my summonings. Garbage, pure garbage. Just fucking trash. Oops. Wow, I only got one good, respectable quest. Fail. Never mind, I got a few. I'm blind. It's too late. I'm starting to fall asleep in a chair. Rosa is pretty rare. Not like amazing now, but still pretty hard to get. Really strong. Ten times. What is all this about? Oh no, I definitely can't do 10 times. I can't waste my gems. Not right now. Once I might end up having to spend them all just to get the tavern event. I need to get this last 7-star quest, and if I can't get that, then that would be a really big waste of 8 potential prophet orbs and a free 5-star shard. So what I'll do is, if I can get it now, if I can get that quest right now, then I'll do this summon. But if I can't justify it. So we'll see if you guys are lucky enough to pull it off. Wow, I'm not really getting anything. Close. 5-star. Not quite, though. Aw, Arvin, I hate you. That's brutal. Is there even... Do I even have a Dark Priest in one hero? No. So I'm gonna have to do something else. Get out of here. Whoa. I need a priest. Do I have a priest that can fit this criteria? Probably not. No, so you have to get out of here. Yeah, refreshes tavern and gets a Balrog. Again, wouldn't surprise me, man. Wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure I'll get one somehow. Oh my god. Why does that keep happening? That's so close. Get out of here. Ah. Wow. Wow. There we go. What? Oh, I need a ranger? God damn it. Why do I keep moving that by mistake? Yeah, I could do it. I just don't. I guess I should just get it done. I usually try to save Edgar or at least one of the 7 stars or 6 stars in case I do get the 7-star quest, because they require really high power, as well as some of them require just straight up a 7-star quest or a 7-star hero. So come on, game, cut that crap. Not gonna work. Oh, it's on the official server too. Huh, that's something else. Come on, just give me the 7 stars so I can do the video. So I can do the 10-time summon. Come on. Come on. Come on. Six star, so close. I thought it was a 7-star for a second. And it's not really wasting gems, honestly. Because mathematically, it's been proven that you do get better rewards for doing that. Between the heroic scrolls and the gems, you get all your money back. Like, look at how many gems are actually in reserve here right now. It's insane. But yeah, guys, I'm going to call it a night on that one. There's not really much for me to finish now. And it's getting really late. I'm passing out here anyway, so I should probably go to bed. Do I have any tavern scrolls? If I got any, I'll use them. I don't have any tavern scrolls. Oh, what am I talking about? I have the 1 tavern scroll. There we go. I had no idea what you were talking about for a second. You can tell how tired I'm getting. Okay, there we go. Well, I thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And sorry it was a lot later than I expected. I'll probably stream either tomorrow or the next day. I'm not 100% sure. It depends on the situation, but thanks for tuning in, guys, and have a good night.